The number of gun-related deaths in the United States is on pace for record levels. Some gun makers have been working to develop a weapon that could only be fired by its rightful owner. A Colorado startup called BioFire says its biometric smart gun is actually ready for the market. And get this, the weapon can only be fired if it recognizes an authorized user's fingerprint or an image from a facial recognition camera. Proponents say the technology represents an important step forward in gun safety, but several gun rights advocates are concerned that the technology would further infringe on Second Amendment rights. So let's bring in Kloepfer. He is the founder and CEO of BioFire Technologies. Kai, explain the technology to us and how you hope it will cut down on gun violence.
Thanks for having me. BioFire's technology is a new kind of firearm, one that has biometrics, as you mentioned, both fingerprint and facial recognition built into it, where anytime that the owner interacts with that firearm, it will look at either the fingerprint or the face, and if it matches the owner or somebody that they've chosen to enroll into the firearm, it'll stay unlocked and be able to be used like a traditional handgun. However, if anybody other than the owner or somebody that they've chosen, such as a child, a teenager, a criminal who's gotten access to that firearm, picks up the gun, it's going to be fully locked and unusable. And our goal is really to prevent another option for gun owners to basically more effectively secure firearms and reduce human error around firearm storage.
Kai, how effective is it? Because there's been a lot of efforts to try and develop smart gun technology, but in most cases that technology was unreliable. What's different about your gun?
The key thing with any smart gun is 100% reliability, right? It has to work every single time that the owner looks to go use that firearm, right? If you're going to bring a firearm into your home for self-defense, which is really the area that we're focused, in the unlikely event you do need that firearm, it has to work, obviously. At the same time, you need to be able to trust that the product is never going to work for your kid, your teenager, should they find that product. And so I've really structured not just the product, but the entire company around how can we build the most reliable smart gun that's ever been seen. And so we've raised over $30 million in venture capital, built a world-class technical team here in Colorado with engineers that are building fighter jets, missiles, systems like that, where reliability is critical, and applied them for the first time ever towards this product. And over the 11 plus years that I personally have been working on the technology and the 4 or 5 years that we've been developing this particular product, it's been a continual evolution in reliability to get to the point we are today, where we want to build a product that our customers can trust and that we can be really proud of.
So what is your stats? Are you 100% reliable?
It definitely depends on the situation, but at a high level, yes. Our goal is that any time that you pick it up, it should work. Obviously, you do need to have a good grip on the firearm, or you do need to present your face to the back of the firearm. We've designed that such that any sort of normal interaction with the firearm is going to result in it unlocking properly. And we've seen, again, like pretty much nearly perfect reliability in that. The key reason we've incorporated both the fingerprint and the face, where either one of those two can be used to unlock the gun, is because, as anybody that's used an iPhone knows, fingerprint sensors in particular, while being a very good biometric, are prone to being less reliable if your hands are wet or dirty. But that won't impact the facial recognition system. And vice versa, let's say you're reaching into a drawer where your face is not in view behind the gun, then the fingerprint sensor will work great. And so by combining the two of those together, it's a lot more reliable.
So I would think that responsible gun owners could see advantages not only in keeping their kids safe, if they're if they're actually trying to protect their family and there's an intruder, it prevents somebody else from using their gun against them. But there's pushback to this type of technology from some pro-gun rights advocates. What's your response to these concerns that it potentially infringes on Second Amendment rights?
Yeah, I absolutely think our technology and our product in no way infringes on Second Amendment rights, right? We're building a firearm that anybody can choose to purchase, right? It functions just like any other firearm. There's no restrictions on how the owner or somebody they've chosen can use it, right? The owner has full control. And BioFire doesn't have any access to or part of that process, right? Once you take delivery of the firearm through standard processes, that is totally under the control of the owner. And so the big thing about this is we do see smart guns as a choice, right? It's something that, we've seen thousands of Americans who have already pre-ordered our product at smartgun.com, right? Who are very, very excited about that. We've seen a lot of interest from gun owners more broadly. But at the same time, it's not a fit for everybody. And that's totally fine, right? This is not something that we see as being a requirement or a mandate. And in fact, we've lobbied against mandates for this technology in states like New Jersey, because we really see this as it has to be a choice for gun owners.
All right, Kai Kloepfer, thank you.
Thank you.